Hey everybody, this is Franny. Okay, so I'm sure by now, oh my God, you know that this is my first time ever being restricted off of TikTok. Simply because I used a word that I used before, and we was joking and playing on a live and just making each other laugh. And I had no idea that, usually they give you a warning. They didn't even give me a warning. They just took me out. I had no idea that that word I used, saying what my husband used to cut the grass, would, for the first time when we moved in our first home, would get me restricted for a few days. So I'll be back on the 28th. But TikTok, I want to say this to you. We was laughing, joking, playing. There was no threat to anyone in that room. Um, I was just making them laugh because it was a tense situation that I wanted to bring, calmness to. And it actually made them laugh because I was just talking about what the tool that my husband used to cut the yard the first time we moved in our house. And they thought it was funny because this is what they do in Nigeria. And actually, they did in the country when my mother was growing up too. So I thought it was funny. I called my mother. I told her what he was doing, and she was like, "Teach him how to use the lawnmower," which is what I did. And once then he knew that, then he knew how to do it because he'd never used a lawnmower before. So also, I want to say this to the women. Hold on a moment, because I got some chicken in the oven for a African stew, and I like, some people fry theirs. I don't like to do a lot of frying because of cholesterol problems. So I always, broil mine in the oven so it'd be nice and crispy to go into my soups. I'm not cooking the soup today, you guys. My husband's cooking for me. Yes. Um, we was supposed to go, someplace, and we wasn't able to do it because we're down to one car and we're trying to get that other car fixed. But still, today is a good day. I was able to get things prepared like the stockfish and the chicken for my husband to cook for me. But that's teamwork. We work together as a team. So hold on a moment, and I'll be right back. See, I want you guys to see this. See, this is how I do mine. I do it in the oven, and then this will go into one of the African stews. Don't that look good? It's better than frying, a lot healthier too, you guys. A lot healthier. So let me flip this again. I'm gonna flip my chicken again. This side can stay over because I want to make sure that it's nice and crispy when it goes into the stews. Matter of fact, you know what? Let me just move you guys over here for a minute, okay? I'm just gonna move you guys over here for a minute while I'm doing this, okay? So, let me see if it'll fit over here. There we go. So as you can see, I'm just flipping it because I want it to be nice and crispy when it goes into the stews. Oh, that looks so good. I've already eaten 2 pieces of it, you guys. So good. And what I do is, instead of frying it, I put it in the oven. I learned this from one of my girlfriends at Dissawa, who taught me how to do the vegetable soup. Dissawa, thank you. This way is a lot healthier. I just took and put a little roasted garlic olive oil on it, season it, and then put it in the oven on broil, okay? So if you can see, that's what I'm doing. I'm just flipping it so it can cook really good on both sides. Oh, I'm going to turn this one back over because, okay, it's okay. Let's look at this one. Because I want to make sure it's crispy on both sides. Yes, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, it's going to be good and crispy and ready for the soups, okay? And then I'll just take this and put this back in the oven. And this chicken right here will go in my husband's African soup. So if you see here, we're going to do a fish soup. So look. Uh-oh. That's my, you can see it. Hold on. I'm going to turn it a little bit this way. That is my fish. That's catfish. He's going to do a stew. We got beef. And then we got assorted meats here with hen, goat meat, cow skin. So he's going to do an okra soup. He said he's going to cook for me, but I'm preparing his stuff for him, getting it ready. And in a few minutes, I'm going to cut up his onions too. Get them ready. It's called teamwork, you guys. Teamwork. All right. Whew. So, yeah. So let's go back. Oh, I trimmed my hair. You see it? Got those dead ends off. Don't it look good? Got those ragged ends off, and now it's just bouncy. And oh my God, it feels so much better. It feels so much better. But anyway, so I did get bananaed. I hear a lot of young people saying that on TikTok, but I got restricted to the 28th, which is okay. Maybe I needed a break, you know. Also, I wanted to talk to the young ladies that is in these LDR relationships. So, what I've been seeing, I'm telling you about what I'm seeing, so don't come for me, okay? I've been seeing a lot of them that do bring, they're able to bring their husbands to the United States, and then they get them here and start being a little bit controlling. Or the man wants to run things here like he does in Nigeria. So I'm going to speak on that, okay? I'm not an expert on marriages, but I have been married 36 years to my Nigerian husband. And one thing that I try not to do is give my husband Walhalla. If you don't know what Walhalla means, it's trouble, getting on his nerves. You know, I try not to give him Walhalla. And at the same time, he tries not to give me Walhalla as well. One thing I know is that he is a good provider. One thing about Nigerian men, they will work. Majority of them, I'm not going to say all of them, some of them may be a little lazy, but very few, okay? And my husband worked diligently 2 jobs while I was at home raising the kids. And let me tell you something, even though I was at home raising the kids, going to school, taking care of what I needed to take care of on my end, I was still helping him pay bills. He paid the bulk of it, but I still helped him because I didn't want him to feel that he was doing everything by himself. Another thing I'm seeing is that a lot of times when American women bring the Nigerian men here and the man does get a job, the women wants to sit down. I'm going to say this to you. Me and my husband is on our... Okay, hold on a moment. Hold on. I'm going to have to pause this and I'll come back.